My name is Pradeep, sir.
Pradeep. Okay, Pradeep. Yeah, so you may have to share your screen
Yes, sir.
and with the documents that they are given.
Sir, should I begin?
Yes. Vatsala, go ahead.
Okay, the question: elaborate in 500 words. Cinema resembles so many arts. If cinema has very literary characteristics, it also has theatrical qualities, a philosophical side, attributes of painting and sculpture, and musical elements. But cinema is, in the final analysis, cinema. Excerpts from something like an autobiography by Akira Kurosawa. So, just to comment on his statement on what is cinema. Like literature, cinema too needs a written account of description, dialogue, songs, etc.
Okay, Pradeep,
Some films,
can you scroll down, please, Pradeep?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
some films feature poetry like Guru Dutt's Pyasa, yet there is an essential difference between literature and cinema. Cinema thrives on externalization, actions, reactions, and gestures. Cinema consists of interiority, the thoughts, feelings, motivations, fears of the character.
Vatsala, just a second. Could you please restart once again to elaborate on?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry.
Should I begin with the question again?
No. Just the answer.
Okay. Like literature, cinema too needs a written account of the description, dialogues, songs, etc. Some films feature poetry like Guru Dutt's Pyasa, yet there is an essential difference between literature and cinema. Cinema thrives on externalization, actions, reactions, and gestures. Literature consists of interiority, the thoughts, feelings, motivations, fears of the character.
Okay.
Although the world of cinema also has costumes, props, sets, it also involves the camera. The camera shots, angles, editing, etc. change everything. Thus, while the audience perceives theater directly live, cinema after post production emerges as a sophisticated and persuasive product and artwork that can convince you of its reality.
Okay.
A film can expand on an existing school of philosophy, contribute something new, reject a school of thought entirely, or do none of these.
Uh-huh.
Often, a film has a central question that it tries to answer, and this is the fuel of the film that keeps it running till the end. Christopher Nolan's Memento answers, what is the enduring self? Although this question is philosophical, it also lies at the very crux of the movie, opening up the movie for dramatic exposition and unfoldment.
Uh-huh. Scroll करना
Okay.
please.
Can you scroll down?
Yeah.
Right. The best feature that cinema derives from painting is perspective. Cinema, however, according to Andre Bazin, is undeniably subjective compared to painting and sculpture. Songs may or may not contribute to the advancing of a film's plot. Sometimes they may serve as a mere marketing gimmick or a relief to the audience after particularly intense scenes. Thus, although movies incorporate musical elements, these elements do not complete a film. Sanjay Leela Bhansali's Black is an example of Hindi cinema that does not have a single song and dance sequence. Shiga Naoya had his grandchild's essay published in a literary magazine. It was titled My Dog and featured the line, My dog resembles a bear. He also resembles a badger. He also resembles a fox. The essay went on and on to enumerate the shared characteristics between the dog and the other animals until the child had described the entire animal kingdom. Finally, however, Naoya's grandchild put it, but since he's a dog, he most resembles a dog. The essay makes an irrefutable point about cinema too. Although cinema may resemble different arts and conventions, at the end it is itself and not its parent art forms.
Okay.
Akira Kurosawa, in Perspectives on Akira Kurosawa, said that there is something that might be called cinematic beauty. It can only be expressed in a film and must be present to make it a moving work. When it is expressed well, one experiences a particularly deep emotion while watching that film. Kurosawa believed that the essence of cinema lies in its cinematic beauty. No matter how close cinema may be to literature, theatrical conventions, philosophy, painting, sculpture, and music, the beauty of cinema as expressed on the screen represents itself differently than all of these.
Okay. So what I understand here is you have actually picked these elements. So let me just repeat the question once. Okay. It says,
Yes, sir.
elaborate in 500 words. Cinema resembles so many arts. If cinema has very literary characteristics, it also has theatrical qualities, a philosophical side, attributes of painting and sculpture, and musical elements. But cinema is, in the final analysis, cinema. Okay. So, yes, I don't see any problem in what you have written, but I think it needed to be a little more like this is kind of a lot of examples that you've given, or different, all the aspects you've picked and kind of elaborated. But it's in general, how do you define, the the uniqueness of cinema, right? I think that that should have also been there in at least couple of lines. Let's say, like, how is it? How does it basically summarize in this entire thing?
Yes, sir.
Kind of, So otherwise, it's okay. I mean, like, I did not find anything which is amiss. Pradeep, could you just scroll down once? Yeah, yeah, puzzle. Okay. So, uh, so this thing about songs may or may not contribute to the advancing of a film's plot. Sometimes they may serve as a mere marketing gimmick or a relief to the audience after particularly intense scenes. Okay. Thus, although movies incorporate musical elements, these elements do not complete a film. Okay. So now, when you say music in cinema, doesn't really mean literally music in cinema. Okay. What it also means is, like, there's a musicality in the entire uh, uh, in the entire process or in the final output, right? Many films which may not even have a single song, but after watching the film, you may feel that there was a sense of it was musical, or there was a sense of musicality. It was very lyrical, as if you
Sir.
just experienced a poetry,
Right.
right?
So, sir, maybe the background score can also be
So no, no, no.
included.
What I'm trying to suggest is कि it need not always be कि जो लिखा है ना कि जैसे म्यूजिकल है या हो, मतलब म्यूजिक से रिलेटेड दिख उसका म्यूजिक का एक श्रेड भी ना हो, ठीक है? They may not even have had used a song or not even a single instrument nowhere, in the entire film. Yet there is an element of musicality. Now that can happen through various means, through the shot taking, through the editing, so many other aspects which may contribute to that musicality. So it is that thing maybe that you should have also underlined. It is not
Yes,
literal,
sir.
not in the literal sense कि अच्छा, like painting से मतलब ये नहीं कि मतलब कि every frame is a painting, but painting से मतलब बहुत सारी चीज होती हैं, right? कि how do you make meaning in a frame? Not just it need not always be beautiful and well balanced a frame, or a very bright in colors, or very specifically particular tone in the color, but at the same time, uh, there should be meaning in that frame. Like every painting has a meaning, or you watch that painting for something, to get something out of it, right? So
Yes, sir. Uh,
those are the elements that you should be also be incorporating in your answer. कि it is not कि ऐसा नहीं कि डायरेक्ट म्यूजिकल से मतलब कि म्यूजिक का होना, या पेंटिंग से मतलब कि बहुत पिक्चरस होना, ऐसा नहीं होता है. बहुत ही क्या कहते हैं, chaotic frame भी हो सकता है, and which will still be very, like a painting,
yes, sir.
and meaningful. So which is where cinema becomes unique and different. Yeah? And that it has प्रदीप ये इसको मिनिमाइज कर देना, क्या है ये पोल्स जो खुल गया है ये. Okay. So then you also give examples of this I did not understand actually. Yes, Shiga Naoya has a franchise, say, published in Little Magazine. ये क्या था?
Sir, actually, Naresh sir had said that this is also about cinema, that although it has many of the parent art forms, but it's most like cinema. So he had shared about the Japanese novelist.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah. Can you just repeat once again?
Sir, Naresh sir had told us about a Japanese novelist, and his grandchild had published this essay, which also correlates with the cinema, about how it doesn't resemble it resembles its parent art forms, but it's still something different.
No, so I did not. How is it like make? How does it fit here in this answer?
Sir, basically, Naresh sir had explained to us that the child had made this point in the essay that dog resembles all these different animals, but in the end, it most resembles a dog. And cinema is also like that. It might resemble many other kind of art forms, but in the end, it is most like itself, which is cinema.
Right, I understand. Okay, so but then yes, suddenly a paragraph in itself. How do you try to suggest what you're trying to say? This paragraph in itself is just an example, or this incident where
Yeah.
this guy, this kid, tries to explain, define dog, and ends up, correlating it to different animals, and in the end he says, "कि ठीक है." But did you mention somewhere in the end कि अच्छा, this is what cinema is basically in a crutch?
Yes, sir. It's a little bit down, sir.
Okay.
If he can scroll a little bit down, so yes, sir. So I've written here that cinema may resemble different arts and conventions. In the end, it is itself and not its parent art forms.
Okay. Okay. Okay, like that. Okay. So ठीक है. I think it's good. I think it's good.
Yes,
It's a
sir.
good
Sir,
attempt.
also, sir, I was little bit confused while writing that how to exactly define the cinema and how to make it unique, like you were saying.
See, so in that sense, there's something called, have you, I don't know if you've heard of this thing. There are all these various art forms. They are either spatial or temporal, right? Or there's some which are both, right? What is a
Yes, sir.
spatial art form? What is a temporal art form? An art form which exists or which needs only space to be exhibited is a spatial art form. An art form which needs space and time, both, is a spatio-temporal art form. Cinema actually is a spatial temporal art form, like music, like theater, like dance performance. They need stage भी चाहिए, उसमें 2 घंटे का शो होगा, उसमें एक स्पेस भी चाहिए, और शो को परफॉर्म करने में एक पॉइंट में समय में शुरू होगा और एक समय में खत्म होगा. So it needs time factor also, right? So by the same time, it is also temporal. At the same time, it has like a sculpture. It needs only space, right?
Yes, sir.
Now space मतलब कि उसको एक जगह बना के इंस्टॉल करके रख दिया है, अब लोग आते हैं और देखते हैं, और 15 मिनट देखो, आधा घंटा देखो, दिन भर बैठ करके देखते रहो उस मूर्ति को या जो भी है. No, it's up to the audience, right? So it doesn't have the time element attached to it, right? At the same time, cinema also doesn't have that time element, or rather, in other words, cinema also has that space element. You watch a frame on the screen and you want to watch it forever. There are so many
Yes, sir.
moments, so in those regards, it suddenly becomes very unique, as in it also occupies, it needs space, and it has features of those spatial art forms. At the same time, it has features of those temporal art forms, right? Now, at the same time, how is it different from theater? Theater may, something begins and then it flows and uninterruptedly, and it ends. You can't really, it is like a flow of a river, right? In cinema, basically it doesn't happen like that. As in, of course, it also has a beginning, middle, and end. It starts somewhere and it ends somewhere, but in the making or in the process of making it, one has all the liberty to play around with the very form.
Yes, sir.
And in an there are so many films where, you know people have reversed. Irreversible is a film where the entire story happens backwards, right? Or Pulp Fiction is a story where, when it ends, it suddenly realized it's the middle of the film.
Yes, sir.
So they've played with the structure, the form, the all kinds of things, and that is one unique thing that cinema has. Then, for example, uh, in a play, you cannot really place a scene or a shot and place another shot next to it and try to convey some other a third meaning.
Right. So, sir, we can't have the non-linear like timeline in the
In
on the
in
theater.
in theater, ऐसा नहीं कि you can't have a non-linear timeline. People have done experiments. There are experimental avant-garde theater plays also, but you can't really have these elements which are very unique to cinema. Like for example, there's something called montage.
Yes,
Now
sir.
this is a very high level thing, but let's say if I'm this is for all of us people, okay? So all these keywords that's coming across in this conversation, just note it down and do a bit of research, right? So there's something called the montage theory, or there's something called the Lev Kuleshov experiment. Now I'll just
Sir,
give
can
you
you spell it?
MONTAGE montage theory given by
No,
the
sir,
Russian.
the other thing that you
Okay,
said.
that's called the Lev Kuleshov experiment. It is LEV, Lev Kuleshov, KULESHAW or AV Kuleshov experiment, right? Now,
Okay, thank you, sir.
so what is? I'll just I'm just trying to tell you how cinema becomes unique, right? So in this experiment, what he has done, Lev Kuleshov, he took an actor, उसको कुछ भी नहीं बोला कि क्या शॉट ले रहा है, या उसको कोई ब्रीफ नहीं दिया कि तुमको एक्टिंग करना है, तुमको सैड बनना है, तुमको एक्साइटेड बनना है, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं. उसको बोला बस खड़े आ जाए एक जगह पे और एक कॉर्नर पे देख, एक एंगल से just look at something, at a point in particular direction, and he took one shot of that man looking at something. That's it, without expressions, without absolutely flat expression, right? And then he took three more shots differently at different places. One shot was that of a woman playing with her, child, baby, and very happy. A woman playing with a baby, baby is happy, woman is happy, whatever. Right? That was one shot. Then another shot he took where an old woman is dead and is inside a coffin. And a third shot he took of a dining table, a plate of soup, on the table. Now what he did, he took वो actor वाला जो shot था, he took the actor shot, then he placed the woman playing with the baby. Okay, one film. Then he took the same actor shot, he placed it with the old woman dead. Second film. He took the same shot, actor wala shot, and he plays the third, the soup bowl wala shot. And he showed it to different sets of people, the three films. Now, in the first set, people reacted saying, "Oh, this man is a fantastic actor. Look how happy he seems, looking at the woman, playing with the baby." In the second set of audience, they said, "I look at this man. He's so sad. He's a fantastic actor. He's as if he's about to cry." And the third set of people, they said, "This man is definitely very hungry. He's a fantastic actor. You can see the hunger in his face." Now, what does this experiment prove? That, placing different shots together actually creates the meaning.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
this is a very unique thing about cinema, isn't it?
Yes, sir. This
You
means,
can't.
sir, the arrangement is matters.
Yes, definitely. So ये वाला जो एक एलिमेंट है, ये वाला एलिमेंट कहीं ना कहीं इस तरह के सवाल में डेफिनेटली कहीं एक जगह पे ऐड कर दो.
Yes, sir.
You see, कि how cinema becomes unique. Otherwise, so it is musical also, it is painting also, it is theatrical also. So how does it then become unique?
Yes,
So,
I'll mention next time.
yeah. Otherwise, it's a nice attempt. Otherwise, so yeah, let's move on to the next part. Next question.
Yes, sir. Choose any experimental short film you have recently seen and what was the experiment done in it. Mention three important specific examples about the film. So the experimental short film I watched recently is Prashant Verma's Dialogue in the Dark. It is a Telugu film. The experiment is the utter lack of visuals except subtitles, as it mentions in the beginning that Dialogue in the Dark is the name of a restaurant where you get to experience food and taste in complete darkness. The director also claims that it is India's first film with virtual audio. Here are three specific examples. At the start of the film, the woman Netra arrives at the restaurant for a date. She calls out the concept of a restaurant in the dark as weird and continues to critique it to the waiter. This technique of lampshading works well. The waiter tells her to take a left turn and feel for the chair in the dark. We can hear the ambient sounds of footsteps, pulling out of a chair, sitting, etc. When Netra finally sits across her date in the dark, she demands to know why Teja has brought her here. The music continually changes as the conversation progressively worsens. Teja wants to make an important revelation about himself, but as we hear the footsteps and tinkling of plates, we know he will be interrupted. Ma'am, your food is here, cuts off his speech. A woman came to their table asking for Rahul. She has made a dare with her friends that she would take a round of the restaurant. She got lost for half an hour. After apologizing, she continues calling Rahul, Rahul, Rahul. The woman accuses the man of checking her out even though the restaurant is in darkness. He blurts out that he's blind. The suddenness of his statement has a huge emotional impact as he reveals why he chose to bring her to the restaurant.
Okay. So I don't know. I haven't seen this film, but yeah, sounds very interesting. Uh, so you say the question is to like, what is the question exactly?
Sir, the question is choose any experimental short film we have seen and what was the experiment and
Done
three
it.
important
Yeah.
examples.
Okay. So the experiment you said done here was okay. Okay. And the examples you have actually chosen the examples from like 3 moments from the film, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, okay, reading the question, it seemed as if they want to know three specific elements of those of that experiment, you know.
Yes, sir.
तो इसमें तीन specific elements ऐसा कुछ है क्या? But I felt कि it's just 3 moments from the film.
Sir, actually इसमें थोड़े से sounds ज़्यादा है in the movie, so I tried to mention about what are the sounds that you can hear.
Okay, ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं.
But sir, the next question was about experimental documentary film, but I've not seen any experimental documentary recently, so I couldn't write about it.
Okay. Okay, so see, पहले तो यार ये ना थोड़ा tricky question है. Experimental documentary जो है ना, basically क्या है? Any experimental film will most likely be a documentary film. You know, in the bigger documentary realm. So any other film that you see which is experimental, apart from this one, this is a purely fictional thing. Maybe. Uh, like I don't know if you've seen a film called Glass, or just watch them. You know, People for Everybody. Bert Hanstra is the filmmaker. His film called Glass, or another film which I saw today actually, Zoo, because Naresh sir, gave me some examples. Yeah, Zoo takes that. Zoo, Glass, these are very interesting films, documentary films, and at the same time they're experimental. And then you watch them, and then you will realize how is it experimental. It is just not about
Yes, sir.
Going to the zoo. It is just not about watching how a glass uh, bottle is made. It is much more than that. Okay. So okay, ठीक
Yes,
है,
sir.
ठीक है. तो ये देख ले, मतलब after the class you must watch these, just for your understanding. There's another film called an ex, an ex, an occurrence at the Owl Creek Bridge. An occurrence at the
Yes,
Owl
sir.
Creek Bridge is basically where they have experimented with time.
Yes, sir.
So I hope all of us are listening here, people. I hope we are all listening to this, because this is a common kind of a discussion we are having right now. बिकॉज ये वाले सवाल आ ही सकते हैं, आएंगे ही आएंगे, टाइम एंड स्पेस रिलेटेड, कि कौन सी फिल्म में किस तरह से टाइम को कैसे हम लोग खेलते हैं. लाइक सिनेमा अगेन बिकम्स वेरी यूनिक बिकॉज नॉट जस्ट juxtaposition जो हम लोगों ने भी बात किया, it also becomes unique because this is the only art form where we can play around with time, the element of time. Like in real life, time only flows forward, right?
Yes, sir.
Even in theater, time flows forward. But cinema is the only place where we can actually, reverse the time. We can freeze a frame. We can slow-mo the time. We can fast forward something. We can expand or elaborate a 30-second experience or moment into a 15-minute story.
Yes, sir.
और यूजुअली जो होता है कि 90 years और 20 years की स्टोरी है, उसको हम 2 घंटे में दिखा रहे होते हैं. वी आर यूजुअली कंडेंसिंग द स्टोरी. We actually we are playing around with the element of time, right? That again makes it very unique, you know. So An Occurrence at the Owl Creek Bridge is again another film where it's a jiffy, it's just a moment, a flash of some memory that comes across the soldier who's to be hanged. Just before he's getting hanged, उसके दिमाग में ख्याल आता है कि वो फंदा फट टूट गया. He struggles and he finally takes off the noose. He jumps into the river, swims, and finally he is about to he meets his wife.
Oh.
So this is a 20-minute exposition, or this is shown in 20-25 minutes. This entire thing. But this entire thing was just a moment of flash in his head. कि काश मैं गिरता और टूट जाता और मैं वाइफ तक पहुंच जाता है, तब तक मैं this guy is hanged. So it's mostly a 10-second का ख्याल को they made it extended into a 25-20 minute film. So time has been elongated or elaborated or extended. So this is the only place where we can do this. Yeah, which is again how.
Yes, sir. That sounds very interesting.
Yeah. So there are other films where the story time is equal to the screen time, is equal to the real time. मतलब
Yes, sir.
एक कमरे में एक बंदा बैठा है, दूसरा बंदा पहुंचता है, दोनों के बीच में कुछ बातें होती हैं और 2 घंटे वो कंटिन्यूस बात करते हैं और वही है हमारी फिल्म.
Yes, sir.
उसमें कोई टाइम को ना इलांगेट किया, ना कंडेंस किया, कुछ भी नहीं किया, लेकिन वो रियल कर अगेन जो थिएटर में भी होता है. सो दिस इज अगेन अनदर वेरी लाइक देयर आर films like Doctor Strangelove, or there's this very interesting film called 12 Angry Men.
Yes, sir.
12 Angry Men is again a very interesting film and a very important example, where time is equal to screen time is equal to the real time, story time. So again, this can happen only in cinema. So this is how we basically we can suggest how cinema is unique. I hope people
Yes,
are
sir.
listening to all of this conversation, right? ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं फिर.
Thank you, sir.
ओके बता. हाँ जी प्रांग्या.
हेलो सर.
हाय प्रांग्या.
जी सर. सर शुरू करूं?
Yeah, please.
Okay, sir. Literary characteristics of cinema. Both cinema and literature are both narrative form of storytelling through characters, plot and drama. सर थोड़ा ऊपर लीजिए प्लीज. हेलो. ठीक है. Characters of the film and literature have their own thoughts and personalities. Both are tend to entertain the audience or readers, and sometimes is more than just entertainment. Cinema convey a lot through metaphor and subtext, like prose in literature. Theatrical qualities of cinema. In both form, audience connect with characters, but in a different manner. Third wall breaking and direct contact with audience occurs in both form. Example: Emily, Fleabag. Mise-en-scene theory that has derived from theatre. Both have a huge impact on society. Philosophical qualities of cinema. Philosophy is like different kind of thought process. In cinema, characters have their own ideology or philosophy. Example, Munnabai MBBS is based on Gandhian philosophy. Attributes of painting in cinema. Painting a frame that consists of subjects, themes, colors, and shades. So in cinema, like painting in cinema, colors also plays an important part to convey the human emotion. Some films are structured and look like painting. Example, Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Sculptural elements in cinema, the process of constructing a sculpture and might inspire to construct a character in film. Musical elements in cinema, both music and cinema helps in emotional release. But cinema is cinema. The portrayal of human nature, emotion, and psychology makes it different from above art forms.
Okay, so uh, प्रदीप हाँ एक मिनट ऊपर करना प्लीज हाँ ठीक है नीचे 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 point number 4 basically point number 4 point number 5 okay so what you have done Pragya is not wrong. I mean once again the same thing perhaps what Vatsala did and then you took these points and you try to elaborate these points but actually if you read the question it is not really see उसका question का मतलब ये नहीं है कि उन points को elaborate करना है. The question says कि cinema resembles so many uh, so many arts. If cinema has very literary characteristics, it also has theatrical qualities, a philosophical side, attributes of painting and resources, and sculpture, and musical elements. But cinema is in the final analysis cinema. But उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि वो उन points को ही सिर्फ हमें elaborate करना था. मतलब ये था question का कि इस ख्याल को elaborate कर. You getting a point, Pragya? So it's not that.
I mean, no.
Yeah.
I mean, how it's different from any other forms, how it convey cinema actually उसके जो I mean
हाँ मतलब how is it
points
different?
है वो जी sir.
Right. So it's
क्या
not
specialty है cinema?
Right. So it's not कि how so it was not really intended कि तो philosophical qualities को अलग से define किया sculpture को musical को ऐसा नहीं है मतलब इस overall जो thought है ना उस पूरे statement का जो crux है you basically they wanted to elaborate on that crux of the statement right so point number 1 point number 2 it's not wrong if you present it like this it's okay I mean like there's nothing wrong with what you've done I mean, like, it can be perceived this way also but okay but at the same time because then in this case you're missing out the main point once again that is
cinema is cinema
or for that matter let's say this question that is asked is actually which is actually let's say hidden or the main actual question which is actually hidden the actual question is how is cinema different from others and how is eventually cinema is cinema you know how is cinema unique right? That's the question right तो अब वो वाला क्वेश्चन जो है उसका आंसर जो है ना वो कहीं ना कहीं इसमें छिप जाता है बेसिकली छिप नहीं आता है वो वेल डिफाइंड नहीं होता है तो तुमको बेसिकली इसको थोड़ा सा इसी चीज को थोड़ा टर्न करके लिखना चाहिए था कि cinema is unique and how is it unique blah 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 and then also maybe add couple of these points now for example यहाँ पे if you when you say sculptural elements in cinema the process of constructing a sculpture might inspire to construct a character in film now this I don't know see in a particular sense I get your point what you're saying but I don't know if I should be you know giving you some marks for this particular point because maybe it may not be correctly placed either right it may not be a very straightforward correlation to a sculpture and a character right so because तेरे को अभी यहाँ पे you felt that you have to explain these points so you had to add definitely you have to mention sculpture also now उस चक्कर में वो गड़बड़ हो गया because ऐसा कुछ है नहीं right so be careful next time when you're attempting something like this it is basically you have to understand the question see which is what I say keep telling you try to understand what exactly the question is you may take a couple of minutes extra just understanding what the question is and then sit down and answer take 5 minutes from the answer time to just reading the question, and that will save you a lot of time actually in the end. So be careful, and they are definitely going to ask these tricky kind of questions, because straightforward question FTI doesn't really suit. So, but be careful. Okay.
जी sir.
ठीक है, next point पे आते हैं.
Choose any experimental short film you have recently seen, and what was the experiment done in it. The experimental short film 1-2, a FTI dialogue project, was directed by Prantik Narayan Basu. Though it's about a love story, but feels like metaphor dream. The film have everything and nothing at the same time. The film have no clear starting and ending. Done experiments in the film in terms of time, space, lighting, and narration. The film starts with a dialogue which is a question in the middle of the conversation between two men traveling in a bus. In reply, next dialogue was like a paheli. Here, the location was looked like an indoor space, but later it exposed like a narrow street. There are many scenes converted from street to wall of a room through the lighting and colors without a drastic change in the space. There is a shot of two windows that shot taken both in horizontal and vertical form that creates an illusion. There is a scene, a sort of staircase is that goes from down to up. The man in the staircase who looks like going to upward, but in the scene he done the opposite. The same scene happens 2-3 times, but that conveys the character somehow can move in his life.
Okay. So yeah, I have seen this film, but long time back, and I like your answer actually. You're very well correct when you say that the experimental film is definitely experimental fiction film, and what you have described is also very interesting. But where did you see it?
Sir, YouTube पे है.
YouTube पे है क्या?
जी sir.
Okay, so correct. No issues here. So, let's move on to the next part. Experimental documentary.
Choose any experimental documentary film. The documentary film Nostalgia for the Light, directed by Patricio Guzman, the film about the Chilean desert that have a clearest sky, where astronomers search about space and widows collect bones of their loved ones executed during the dictatorship of last ruler. Documenting such kind of subject that two different world is itself an experiment. Director connects two different world with similar motive. Both astronomers and widows try to find their past. Without conventional audiovisual recording, the film seamlessly merged two different state of emotions with narration and visuals. In the scene, the sort of a space dissolves with the sort of light and shades of leaves, with the narration of personal memories convert the emotions. Sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Ji sir.
Okay. Nice. I haven't seen this film. Let me just write it down. It seems very interesting. ये कहाँ पे है?
सर ये तो मैंने टोरंटो पे डाउनलोड किया था, लेकिन अभी पता नहीं.
Okay. ठीक है. But yes, this is a very interesting explanation, because it's a documentary at the same time experimentation. He's trying to connect two sets of people and trying to make some sense out of it. Sounds very interesting. I haven't seen that. Okay, ठीक है, fair enough. Yeah, it's a nice overall. It's nice, except for the first answer. थोड़ा सा.
जी sir, thank you sir.
Okay, Prangya. Okay, who's next? Shashank.
Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, Shashank, can you hear? Okay.
Yeah. I only attempted the first one.
Okay.
बाकी के बारे में मेरे को कुछ idea नहीं लगा, इसलिए I didn't write.
Okay, एक second. Yeah, go ahead.
This is not my screen.
This is?
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm so sorry. They have changed the font. Okay, okay. Yeah, the hot spices, the soft flesh, the aromatic rice, and so many other ingredients exist in a biryani. But biryani is still a biryani, assimilating all, yet transcending all to create for itself a unique identity. Cinema and literature. Generally, literature precedes cinema. Both share attributes like use of plot, narrative, characters to tell a story. However, cinema is shorter and operates in real time, whereas novels are much more detailed and not in real time. Also, literature allows the reader to conjecture images, sound, incidents, emotions in their own individual ways. Cinema showcases the above in an explicit manner. Literature is also dependent on people being literate. Cinema, on the other hand, is communicable to all and sundry. Most importantly, what literature describes is filtered through the writer's language, prejudices, and his point of view. Films, on the other hand, allow the audience to choose one detail over the other. Cinema and theatre. Both use settings, lights, sets, props, etc., and a melodramatic style of storytelling. Both use music and chorus, and both use monologues. However, theatre can be seen as we will, but we see film as the filmmakers want us to. In a way, theatre is an actor's medium, and film is a director's medium. Theatre actors use their voice, whereas film actors use their faces more explicitly, in addition to voice. Also, theatre is live, not so the films. Cinema and painting. A film is but 24 paintings in a second. Cinema uses shades, colors, contrast to accentuate the impact. Chiaroscuro paintings use the contrast of light and dark to create a visual impact. Some prominent films using this technique are The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, Metropolis, and Stalker. This was by Tarkovsky, I think. Similarly, Salvador Dali and Louis Manuel collaborated on An Andalusian Dog. Dali also created the dream sequence for Hitchcock's Spellbound. In Bergman's Persona, the two actors are in such intense balance that in the climax of the film, the images of their faces merge together on screen. This seemed like a cubist painting. A painting like literature allows the viewers to imagine. A film, on the contrary, states and leaves very little to the imagination of the audience. Cinema and music. No film is complete without incorporating music, which is used to accompany the visuals. The Indian films have merged music and films on a different level altogether. In Eisenstein's Alexander Nevsky, the visual images correlate with the score by the composer Prokofiev. This is a Russian guy, I don't know him actually. However, in music, time plays a central role and is very strictly controlled, not so in films. Cinema and philosophy, both are points of view about the universe around us, which academics call philosophy. I could have written a lot about philosophy, but I thought there was short as a word limit. However, in the end, a film remains a film with its own unique qualities and appeal and cannot be equated with any other art form.
Okay, so Shank, see, I don't have a problem once again, but there are certain points that you mentioned which are a little tricky. Point number one, you said, Shashank, go down, go down. This is okay, this is okay. Go down, go down, go down. Bus, एक minute. Yeah, on next page, actually, next page. Pradeep, sorry. A painting like literature allows the viewer to imagine. A film, on the contrary, states and leaves very little to the imagination of the audience. Now, in a way, you're right. I can't challenge you on this, but this is not this may not be necessarily correct all the time.
Now, it can have a subjective exploration. Obviously, I agree with you. It can have a very subjective viewpoint.
Not only that, it is up to the filmmaker as to how much he wants to convey and how much he wants to take back. He may leave a frame for the open or for the audience to understand, for the audience to take away, and that frame could last for as long as 20 seconds.
Right.
Giving that experience of course, a painting is once again frozen in time. A painting is hung on the wall. You can watch, stand there and watch for hours. Film में वो वाला leisure नहीं है, उनको नहीं होता.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, it is not that the film cannot offer this particular element of the painting, right? So when you're defining your answers, you try to be correct, as correct as possible.
Right.
So you're not wrong. you're not absolutely wrong when you say what you've said, but at the same time, it may not necessarily be a case all the time, right? So
Yeah,
again, the same
getting
thing
your
you
point.
said about something about music also. You say no film is complete without incorporating music, which is used to accompany the visuals. Now, ये line थोड़ा सा अटपटा है, थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ है. No film is complete without incorporating music. It's a statement that you are making, right? Sushant? And I may not
No,
really agree with your statement. There are films which are absolutely complete without any musical element.
no, I mean to, I really want to understand. Are there films which have no background score also?
Yeah, definitely there are films.
Acha.
What about those silent films? You know,
The silent films, I mean, the contemporary films, do they make films without any background score? Like it is completely silent except for the dialogues. I just, for my understanding, like the characters'
definitely
dialogues is there.
there are several such films. I can't really
Okay.
come away suddenly. If you ask me, I can't remember a particular
No,
name.
no, I don't need the names. I just wanted to
Yeah,
understand अगर ऐसी फिल्में बन रही हैं कि नहीं.
definitely बनती है. Definitely
Okay.
बनती है. In fact, they all belong to those experimental films somewhere. You know,
Okay.
there are people who just take a stand. For example, they don't want any element of music
Understood.
for
Understood.
whatever
Okay.
reason. Maybe the reason could be like on a more philosophical level or more psychological level, or more
Okay.
the screenplay doesn't really or really allow that space for any kind of music to be there. There are filmmakers who do not agree or do not really depend on music. They want to express their emotions without the help of music,
Without music,
right?
without
So,
sound.
yes, so yeah, without sound, without music. So all kinds of experiments are done. So ऐसा नहीं है. So
Okay, I got it. I got it.
so see, so you can definitely rephrase the statement. Instead कि
Yeah,
no
I
film,
think
you
so. I
can
think
say
so.
कि mostly films are incomplete without music, right?
Yeah, and I think I need to rewrite this.
Yeah.
Understood.
So you have to be careful. That's it. Be
Yeah,
careful
right,
with
right.
your. The moment you utter something like this, you're like, अरे ये इसको. Whatever.
So exam
So
में इतना सोचने का time रहेगा नहीं, but well, I will be careful.
yeah, you have to practice being careful.
I will be careful.
So and then you say, however, in music, time plays central role and is very strictly controlled, not so in film. ये line मेरे को समझ नहीं आया. However,
इसमें you see what happens now. What I understand about music is that in music, time is the central element in the sense you cannot do anything with music except by adhering to the time. Time has to be adhered in toto completely in a fraction second kind of a thing. If you listen to a jazz music or any classical Hindustani music, everything happens at a particular time. So you cannot play around with time in music at all. You have to adhere to the complete
yeah,
whatever the music
I
says.
get your point. More so in the European styles, but not so much in the
I
Indian.
think no. I will disagree, sir, because what will happen, music, even if it is European or Indian or Indian classical or Carnatic music, time is the only element that makes a
No,
music. Because
time में
without
अब
time,
देखो time में तो दो aspects है. एक तो वो 8/8 का beat जो है, right? You
right,
can't miss the beat. It has to be a
correct.
time
It has to
bound.
be in rhythm. It has to
Right,
be in rhythm and in
right.
time.
No, hold on. Now, but have you heard of something called Drupad Gaiki?
Pardon? I didn't get you.
Drupad Gaiki.
I listened to it. अभी है ना मेरे पास मोबाइल में है.
Okay. So वहाँ पे तो ऐसा नहीं है कि तुम्हें 1.5 घंटे में या 15 मिनट में या 16 मिनट में खत्म करना है. You see?
No, sir, I'm not talking about that strict timeline. What I'm saying, even if a Drupal musician sings, and if it is, I mean, if people like it, so it has to be performed in a time manner. You know, it's not like 16 minute में खत्म करना है या 2 घंटे गाना है, but it has to be, the rendition has to be in perfect timing. वो 1 सेकंड के बाद ये सुर उठाना है, 5 सेकंड के बाद वो बोलना है. That is what I understand.
नहीं, वही तो तुम्हारा टाइम का सेंस जो एलिमेंट है वो वाला टाइम, रिदम वाला टाइम है बेसिकली, राइट?
Right.
जो कि तुम्हारे किसी भी परकशन के साथ अकम्पनीमेंट
Right.
होता है, राइट? वो समझ में आया. वो तो रिदम तो चाहिए ही चाहिए. वो तो एकदम प्रिसाइज टाइम होना चाहिए. वो तो करेक्ट है. इनफैक्ट उसमें भी ध्रुपद में
That is what I meant.
ख्याल गायकी में वो भी थोड़ा सा उसको भी आप खेल सकते हैं, बाय द वे.
हाँ, तो वही तो, you can always experiment, but again that has to be effective so that people like it.
हाँ, but then however, हाँ ठीक है, you're right. Okay, ठीक है, मतलब You're saying, however, ठीक है, not so in films.
पर फिल्म्स में इतना स्ट्रिक्टली कंट्रोल नहीं होता है, आप एक शॉट को दायां बायां थोड़ा कर ही सकते हो आप 5 सेकंड 10 सेकंड के लिए।
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं है कि 5 सेकंड 10 सेकंड बहुत बड़ा समय होता है,
बहुत बड़ा होता है। मे बी आई एम सेइंग
आई डोंट रियली अग्री विद थिंग कि आप कर ही सकते हो, ऐसा नहीं होगा। फिल्म इज आल्सो a very strict thing, a very strictly, carefully, intricately, meticulously placed kind of a thing. It's not कि एक second क्या, एक frame का लफड़ा होता है।
No, sir, I understand your point. What I'm trying to say is that
so
इतना स्ट्रिक्ट एडियरेंस नहीं होता है सिनेमा में शायद टाइम के साथ, मेरे को जो समझ में आता है। बिकॉज अगर ऐसा होता तो ऑल द फिल्म्स वुड हैव बीन लाइक सो लवली लाइक म्यूजिक की तरह लवली दे आर नॉट। सम फिल्म्स आर एब्सोल्यूट क्रैप। तो सिर्फ टाइमिंग एडियर करने से अच्छा नहीं बन जाता है सिनेमा।
You are getting into very
no, sir, I'm just trying to understand. I'm not getting into anything. I'm just trying to understand.
No, see, the moment you say something like that, it makes the examiner believe that ये अच्छा ठीक है। So you have to understand. Still, ऐसा नहीं है. What you're saying is not correct.
Okay.
In absolute term, right? So time is definitely a very strict thing, even in films. It's
cinema.
Just that in cinema, it's just that you don't really prescribe to the second wala time or that rhythm wala time. You're not following that rhythmic time.
Right.
Or you may not necessarily be following that rhythmic time, but time ka element in like for example in a scene, inside a scene. When we are editing, right? So a shot, you say हाँ वो तो 6 सेकंड का शॉट है, उसको 10 सेकंड कर दो, क्या फर्क पड़ जाएगा, राइट? बात तो सही है, कुछ ऐसा तो कोई खास फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, बट जो एडिटर है, जो स्ट्रिक्ट मतलब जिसको समझ है उस चीज की, उसको समझ में आ जाएगा वो 4 सेकंड बहुत लंबा होता है। वही तो कह रहा हूँ कि 4 सेकंड नहीं, जब आप एडिट कर रहे होते हो तो आप एंड में फाइनल कट के समय में यू आर आर्ग्यूइंग विद योर एडिटर इन टर्म्स ऑफ फ्रेम्स, कि ये शॉट में 3 फ्रेम काटो, एंड एडिटर सेज कि नहीं, दिस शॉट नीड्स दोस 3 फ्रेम्स। सो फ्रेम इज in 1 second there are 24 frames, right? So you're talking about one 24th of a second, the time becomes
right.
So critical.
I understand.
So you can't really strictly, तो अभी वो तो चालाकी क्या है, स्मार्टनेस क्या है, कि यही लाइन को थोड़ा सा डिफरेंटली स्मार्टली
रिफ्रेश करना होगा,
ताकि वो बहुत ज्यादा ऐसे स्ट्रिक्ट रिजिड कुछ निकल के नहीं तो रिजिड निकल गया तो एग्जामिनर भी एकदम रिजिड नंबर देगा बेसिकली।
I understood your point.
So you have to balance that, kind of.
Yeah, I got it. I understood.
But nice. I don't really mind this attempt because it's okay. It's wonderful actually. It's a great attempt. Just that these lines, statements that you make suddenly out of the blue, and then examiner will, oh wow, what's happening here? And then no, this man doesn't really understand things, and then you see.
Right. I
understood. All of that will just simply. So you got to be a little careful. That's it.
Yeah. I need to be careful. Agreed.
Okay, so what's the next one?
Thank you. I only attempted this one, so this is all I attempted today.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you, sir.
So, ठीक है, अच्छा Pradeep. So it's 6:56,
yes,
right? So I think we should take a 10-minute break. How many more are left, Pradeep? Can you just tell me?
Sir, one only, Nitin.
Okay. So there's
No,
only
sir.
one.
I had also sent mine, but it's not here.
I also sent, sir.
Acha. So Pradeep, will you be able to?
It is there in the mail, Gmail.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, maybe we can take 10 minutes break and then we can read the rest.
Okay, do one thing. Let us take this 10-minute break. Okay. In the 10-minute break, just figure out किसने भेजा है, timely जो भी भेजा है, and we'll try and finish all of them, right? So it's 7 right now, 2 minutes to 7. So let's meet at 7:10. Okay, people?
Yes.
Okay, Pradeep. Thank you. Take care.
Sir, you can check the mail.
Sir, excuse me.
Just wait.
Hello, Pratik.
Yes, please. Just wait.
Uh,
The recording sharing is on.
Yeah, शुरू से कर रहे हैं.
Okay, I'll take it from zero. Art forms don't have rigid rules, but they're more like an expression of emotion, a way of communicating feelings. So different art forms have resemblance with each other in same or the other, in some or the other way. They all overlap with each other with respect to characteristics, but at the same time maintaining their individuality. Cinema is no exception. Just like literature, it has a story, a structure, a plot twist, literary elements like metaphor and similes and personification and characters. Just like theater, cinema also has acting, narrative, music, different kind of though, sets, props, and art direction. On the philosophical side, cinema tries to communicate the idea of filmmaker and also conflicts the idea by the opinion and thought process of other characters. Cinema also has some attributes of painting. The basic idea of painting is a frame with a story captured in it. Similarly, cinema is also a story encased in a frame with multiple pictures, or painting in case of Loving Vincent from Dorota Coppola, Welchman. It's a movie which is completely based on painting in a form of Van Gogh painting. Running at high speed, creating a motion. Each frame tells a story and it has its own setting, it has colors, characters, surroundings, and a visually appealing and aesthetic structure, which are again the must-have qualities of a good cinematic piece. It also has characteristics of sculpture. The way a character is sculpted from stone holds its value and tells a story about its personality. Cinema also uses the same approach to establish a character and design its personality. The best examples are stop motion animation, where every character is made of using plastic, woods, or wax, and the body only becomes the definition of the structures, just like the Wes Anderson's Fantastic Mr. Fox. And coming to the musical element, cinema follows the biggest property of music, rhythm. Cinema, please do not scroll continuously. Okay, yeah. Cinema has to have a rhythm, the rhythm of telling a story, starting it, elevating it, twisting and turning it, taking it to its final stages, finishing it. All has to have a rhythm. Apart from that, sound effect and exaggerated emotion expression using music and song are also properties that overlap in cinema and music. But even after so many similarities and resemblance, still cinema cannot be defined in terms of those art forms independently. Cinema is somewhat, in my opinion, a smartly and aesthetically created blend of different aspects of art forms. Now, my recipe may differ from other filmmakers, like Wes Anderson's The Grand Budapest Hotel has more painting and sculpture resemblance. La La Land from Damien Chazelle has more of a musical resemblance. And Albert Pinto Ko Gussa Kyun Aata Hai from Saeed Akhtar Mirza has more of a philosophical side. But any of the above mentioned movies cannot be defined only using one art form, because they are not. They are at the end of the day as a whole cinema.
Okay, so it's a very nice attempt, Nitin. But except for the end, where we should, I feel also because it was a very interesting read. We should have actually, you have still not hit the nail kind of somewhere, you know. So I think another couple of
actually,
lines.
after hearing a lot of expressions, I realized, like, actually I was lacking on lines, so I might have messed up in between somewhere. I should have decreased the section of the first paragraph so that I could write more about cinema. But I also wanted to establish the points with related to different art forms. So my major idea was to tell that cinema cannot have a standalone definition if we are looking for. Everybody communicates it differently. Like just now we discussed about the time factor in music. So I would say both of the sides, even you and the other person, I think Sashank, both were equally right in your own opinions. It's a matter of fact of opinion and perspective, because we are all artists here and we have some perspective towards watching or consuming art. So
Right.
that's where this definition comes in. You cannot
In fact,
have
this very explanation is in itself, a very interesting summarization of what you want to say, right? So yeah, but that, like you give examples of these three films, La La Land and Albert Pinto, Gusta Kyun Aata Hai and whatever, na? But it's not just the examples, it's more of this philosophical side of why cinema is unique was a little needed here. So, but
it
otherwise,
was missing. After hearing a lot of explanations, I realized like I could have write more about how cinema as an individual can be art form.
So whenever something like this
fairly
comes up, you have to also see once again if you immediately jump into the writing part, writing the answer, you'll have to perhaps design your answer roughly somewhere, take a minute or two, and then sit down and write, because of course time is also limited, number of words is also limited. If it says 500 words, you can't really go beyond 550 words. You have to limit yourself to that. Again, the other aspect to it is that how can you beautifully convey your message in a limited resource? That's again a very important understanding of cinema. So keeping everything in mind, you should have actually well balanced it, perhaps balance it even better. But it's a nice example, nice answer. Except somewhere I felt, "Arey, ye kya likh diya?" Where you say music in theater is very different from music in cinema. What do you mean by that?
Sorry?
You say music in theater is different from music in cinema. Somewhere you said something like that.
Yeah. I said like music is used, but it's the application is different though.
कैसे भाई? क्या मतलब क्या है इसका?
Well, to just be very specific about that point is sometimes we apply music to just back our scene in cinema.
Okay.
But whereas the major voice in theater comes from the visual itself, so there might not.
ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है, ऐसा कहीं कोई रूल नहीं है कि ऐसा ही होता है या it should happen like this. There's nothing like this. Or it has never happened like that. So see, once again, be careful when you're mentioning something. That one bit, that was a little jarring, could dilute the overall essence of your answer. So try to be judicious rather. In using words and using phrases, because one wrong sentence somewhere or one ill-intended or not ill-intended sentence but could ruin the entire effort. अब वो ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं कि music in cinema is definitely different from music in theaters, in play. ऐसा कहीं भी कुछ नहीं है. I don't know. Have you seen plays? But recent ones or any experimental ones? अब मेरी आवाज आ रही है नितिन? हेलो,
आपकी आवाज आ रही है?
अच्छा, I think Nitin, are you there, Nitin? I think have we lost him?
No, sir. My internet is bouncing back and forth.
So yeah, exactly. So no worries. But the only thing is you have to be very careful when you're writing something. You can't. The beauty of cinema is that there is no rule. That's the best part about cinema. So it's not that cinema uses very different kind of music. It can definitely use the real or whatever that a play is made of, or uses anything like that.
Now that you mention it, I can recall a movie. I'm not able to catch the name. It has music almost like theater.
हाँ मतलब ऐसा कुछ होता नहीं है
I
कि
get
theatre-
where I'm wrong. Yeah, you can just really play around in a movie. Correct.
yeah, exactly.
Or
So you-
even in theater also.
exactly, even and vice versa, exactly. So one sentence that will make the audience, the reader feel कि अरे ये क्या लिख दिया, ये इसको पता भी है क्या लिख रहा है, kind of question mark kind of.
Yeah, it can kill the whole answer.
Kill the entire beautiful answer. So be careful. So
Yeah, thank you. Sir.
One point can be
yeah, Samay, you saying something?
creates live music. Theater creates live music, and most yes, I create live music. Nowadays, it also creates recorded music, but theaters create live music.
नहीं ऐसा भी नहीं है, वो भी वाइस वर्सा होता है. इनफैक्ट साइलेंट एरा में जो साइलेंट फिल्म्स होती थी, so those films were used to have orchestra right in front of the screen, you know. So ऊपर में और स्क्रीन पे साइलेंट फिल्म चल रही होती थी, तो नीचे में ऑर्केस्ट्रा अपना काम कर रहा होता
था,
right, syncing with the visuals up in the screen. So it's again a very dicey space, you know. You can't really pinpoint a particular thing somewhere, you know. So yeah, you can't really, in fact, make sure anything that you say कि ऐसा ही होता है, ऐसा नहीं होता है, think twice before you write down anything like that in any answer related to cinema, because cinema can break all the rules, or any other art form can break all the rules, right? So never be rigid about something. Just give me a second. Yeah, so let's move on to the next part, next question.
Yes, sir. So I couldn't write any other because I have not seen experimental short film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the document.
Okay.
Avinav sir, can I ask you one question?
Yeah, please.
No, I was just wondering, like the question was like, if you have seen any recent experimental film or a documentary and write about the same. Now, if in the exam such kind of boxed question comes where you don't get any alternative, then say if I have not seen any film like that, then I'm stuck, I'm gone. Do they give such kind of questions? They will force you into a into a hole. कि आपको यही answer करना और कुछ नहीं answer कर सकते आप. Or do they give you options?
I don't really know if they should give something like this, but they might. You never know, actually.
Because if something like this comes and some students don't, say for example, I've never seen, maybe I might have seen, but I don't recall any experimental documentary having seen recently. तब तो मैं फंस गया. I cannot write a single word. So what, like, I mean,
So you can see anytime you can it may need when it says recent documentary or recent short film, recent का कोई definition तो होता नहीं है.
No, sir. For example, I'm talking about myself. I'm just 2 months old into this cinema system, so I might not have actually watched any kind of stuff.
Correct. I agree.
So,
but you stand to lose some marks, I'm sure, because I don't really know if they should or give an alternative question or they should not. I'm not an expert on that. But if, let's say, if there's a situation that there is no alternative question, so फिर क्या कर लेगा? You can't say.
Yeah. I know it's a very.
At the max, instead of writing nothing or just skipping the answer, you can say maybe if you've seen something, if not an experimental cinema, let's say you've seen something, some avant-garde play or something.
वो तो imagination लगा के आदमी कुछ ना कुछ लिख ही लेगा, but that will not be actually good enough.
I know, but you can't help it. तो फिर क्या कर लेगा? तो उसका कोई solution भी तो नहीं है ना. You can't really help it. If let's say if situation like this comes up, what can you do? You have to manage somehow.
Yeah, this is a very dangerous situation, because if they box you in that you have to answer this particular topic only, then to you are done.
You're done. You're definitely done. And they just might also, just because they are also assuming certain things, they're assuming that if you're preparing for FTI, you must have done these A, B, C.
No, which is not correct. If you ask me, which is not correct, because I am just preparing for this for the last 2 months. So I will be completely lost if they ask me something very technical.
It's not very technical. This question is not a very technical question.
This is not technical, but I'm not into this field, so I never bothered to watch, any experimental film
So
or
which
a
is what
documentary.
so they may not be interested in a person who is who is very recent in the preparation. Maybe also, if otherwise क्या हो सकता है इस question का और intention क्या हो सकता है, right? But usually, mostly, if you see, if we have suddenly had this intention of becoming a filmmaker, we definitely have come across interesting stuff in the past, right?
Yeah.
Interesting films. So experimental film once again is again a very vague definition. You cannot pinpoint कि ये experimental film है और ये experimental film नहीं है. So you can, in your own words, convey a very regular film which you may have seen recently to be an experimental film, and then go ahead describing it. So it gives you that flexibility also. Then, and believe me, you will definitely score some marks over there. If not, अगर 5 number
Yeah, absolutely.
3 number तो मिल ही जाएंगे. मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि it will be, and they also testing your smartness, how you can play at the in a jiffy, and how can you at that point in time what decisions do you take, because that's again a very important aspect of a filmmaker, that you'll have to take decisions right then, right there, some things which you could never have imagined. The entire 500 लोगों का team would never have imagined, and then suddenly something comes up during the shoot, and then the director.
Right, sir. I should be prepared for the worst. I understood.
Yeah,
I should
exactly. So, or maybe, so it's quite likely that they are trying to judge these elements out of you, if you have it in you.
But these are very narrow elements. I mean, this is my personal viewpoint, but very narrow elements. If somebody cannot write about an experimental documentary, that doesn't mean that he is an idiot. I mean, that doesn't mean that he doesn't have any.
I agree to you, but yes, I agree to you, but you can't help it, is what I'm.
And I know I can't help it. That's what I was trying to understand. So I have to be prepared, mentally prepared for that.
You have to be mentally prepared for anything that may come across.
Okay. Yeah,
and also be prepared. In fact, these examples are these questions, these classes that we are having, are giving you ideas कि भैया क्या क्या हो सकता है.
Right. That too I'm learning. That too obviously I'm learning in
Sir,
all classes.
मेरा भी assignment.
Sorry, you said something, Samya?
हाँ, वो मे भी एक आंसर सेंड किया था, वो इनबॉक्स में है, आई गेस.
अच्छा, ठीक है, तो हम लोग उसको पढ़ते हैं. अभी नेक्स्ट किसका है फिर? सामने तुम्हारा है क्या?
I guess there is no more there.
Sir, hello. Sir, I had sent my answer to office@craftfilmschool.com as usual. So can Pratik search for it once on that email ID, because I can read it out, but it will be very difficult for me to read it out because I don't have a laptop. I did my entire thing on my phone, and the class is also on my phone.
Okay. Will you be able to fix this?
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, Samya, will you be able to read it out at your end? Or
yes, I can read it. I can read it out, but I cannot then switch on my video because I will read it from my phone.
Okay. So maybe Pradeep, can you fix both these answers? Is it possible for you?
So just wait.
देख ले. If it is possible to.
Masoom sent it on the office वाला email ID.
हर ऑफिस वाला ईमेल भी हम सब लोग सेंड करते हैं. office@ वही तो है ईमेल सेंड करने का. office@craftfilmschool.com.
जब तक प्रदीप ये फिक्स कर रहा तब तक anybody has any questions? Even a general question, maybe related to whatever. Nobody?
Hello.
Yeah.
सर प्रॉब्लम ऐसा है कि मतलब सर लिख नहीं पा रहे सर. मतलब ये जो क्वेश्चन थे मैं लिखने बैठा था पर सर मैं पता नहीं क्या हुआ था सर, मैं लिख नहीं पा रहा सर.
लिख नहीं पा रहा मतलब क्या? मतलब समझा नहीं.
मतलब पॉइंट्स ही नहीं आ रहे. मतलब जैसे कि आज जो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन था कि वो अकेला करोसो का जो हमें जो वो उसे डिफाइन करना था, मतलब सर उसके लिए पॉइंट्स ही नहीं आ रहे थे. मतलब
तो अभी लेकिन तुम्हारा नाम श्रीनाथ, राइट?
जी सर।
बट बाकियों के आंसर्स पढ़ने के बाद लग रहा है कि यू कैन मे बी अटेम्प्ट अगेन एंड
फिर भी सर,
राइट।
सर मतलब मैंने पहले भी उनके आंसर्स देखे हुए थे, मैं पहले रोज ट्राई करता हूँ, आज भी मैंने ट्राई किया था, फिर भी कुछ मतलब वो जो पॉइंट्स आने चाहिए ना, वो एट द स्पॉट पॉइंट्स आने चाहिए ना, वो कुछ ऐसा कुछ हो नहीं रहा था मतलब।
तो इसका क्या सोल्यूशन है श्रीनाथ? इसका एक ही तरीका है ना, यू स्टार्ट रीडिंग, यू स्टिल हैव अ मंथ्स टाइम मे बी, आई थिंक, राइट? स्टार्ट रीडिंग आर्टिकल्स ऑन सिनेमा, स्टार्ट रीडिंग, यू नो, गूगल पे बहुत सारे ऐसे
सर वही
आर्टिकल्स
वही सर वही बात कर रहा था शाम, कोई कुछ स्पेसिफिक बुक्स और कुछ स्पेसिफिक रिसर्च पेपर्स क्या आप सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं ये इसको पढ़ने से बेसिक नॉलेज ऑफ
नहीं,
फिल्म्स लाइक?
देखो, the problem is कि if you get into that trap कि you know कोई बेसिक फिल्म से रिलेटेड, फिल्म डायरेक्शन से रिलेटेड कोई किताब पकड़ के
हाँ
पढ़
वो
लिया।
है, वहाँ पर मेरा असाइनमेंट है सम्मू सेन शर्मा, यू कैन सी सम्मू सेन शर्मा असाइनमेंट 23rd November.
This one.
Yes. This one is Masoom's, and
this is
I
mine.
have also I could see mine. I could also see mine.
So Shant,
We will read this.
Yes sir.
Actually, can you hello Pratik, can you zoom in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir,
Okay.
I will start. Okay.
एक मिनट, Masoom, just give me a second.
Okay, sir.
So Sushant, so the only way out is start reading, start practicing, start writing anything that comes across. See, Sushant, I'll give you a tip, a very important tip. कुछ भी दिमाग में आ रहा वो लिखो और भेजो सर को, ताकि हम लोग शाम को यहाँ डिस्कस कर ले। वहां से आइडियाज निकल के आएंगी, वहां से तुमको शायद फुर्ती मिलेगा। तुम बोल दो पहले ही, स्टार्ट begin with the thinking I am an idiot and I can't write, and then you write, right? So you will not feel that trap. Then in due course of time you see that writing thing has suddenly started happening, right? So but don't miss out on this. Just write anything that comes across your mind and
Okay sir.
submit it. Any
sir.
subject, any topic that you know,
सर
do a bit of research.
मैं पहले भी 2 बार किया था मैं सबमिट,
हाँ,
ना कुछ
okay.
पता होगा, पर सर उस तक मतलब उतना भी अच्छा मैंने लिखा नहीं था, ट्राई किया था सिर्फ मैंने।
नहीं,
और फिर
अच्छा
भी
बुरा का तुम जज तुम कैसे कर सकते हो ना, वो तो हम लोग सब आपस में पढ़ करके ही समझ में आएगा कि क्या लिखा है। तो अगर बुरा लिखा है तो फिर फिर डिस्कस करके ही समझ में आएगी कि अच्छा कैसे हो सकता था, राइट? तो नहीं लिखेगा, नहीं सबमिट करेगा तो यू नेवर कम टू नो कि ये अच्छा क्या होता है। यू सी दैट? सो गिव इन अटेम्प्ट, डोंट फील शाय और ये कि क्या होगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है, सब माया। ठीक है, so who's next? Masoom, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
sir, so the first question, the Kurosawa one, I'm starting. Can you scroll down a bit, Pratik? I'm not reading the question again. The development of cinema at its core has centered around the art of replication. Referring to Monaco's spectrum of abstraction, we see that film draws from the entire spectrum. It consists of practical elements in the form of its set design and props, environmental elements in the form of the world created, pictorial elements as in the frames and placement of each element, dramatic elements is in the method of portrayal of performance, narrative elements as in the story or plot, and musical elements with the score, songs, or the use of silence. Although there are definitely other forms of art that intersect between the various categories of said abstraction, film by far remains an art form that draws heavily from the entire spectrum. Within the 21st century, don't scroll that fast. Within the 21st century, theater in itself has evolved to create an environment over its previous intersection of drama, narrative, musical elements. So film differs in how the audience is a passive one. The mimesis in films as an art form differentiates from theater, as does the live nature of the latter. Here, film draws more heavily from photography, a sense of replication of reality frozen in time, and a passive spectator.
Okay, just pause a second. Masoom, can you just read this last line once again? While in the 21st century.
Oh yes, sir. Sir, what I understand that the sentence came out wrong. What I meant was that generally a lot of film critics and historians have Monaco himself has said that film is much more closer to architecture, because the world on stage is very tangible for the audience to see. here I said that that while both the art forms have have evolved, film differs because in for film the world is the audience cannot participate in the world, that is like he's a passive spectator, he's not
Now,
part
what
of
are,
it. Does that make
which is
sense?
where I say, it is grossly incorrect.
Okay, sir.
The audience is never a passive spectator in films. In fact, somebody else also mentioned, I think Sasha, the theater is more interactive. Somebody I don't remember. But believe me, when I make a film and I screen it on the screen, I have made one film,
Hmm.
and there are 1,000 spectators,
No, no.
1,000 viewers. Believe me, the 1,000 people take away their own 1,000 films out of my film.
Yes, sir.
It's not one film that I've made. It's 1,000 films, that people have seen. What I have seen is not, or what I have seen and what I have experienced may not be what you or a third person will experience. So it is never a passive spectator element. It's a very much interactive and very much audience becomes a part of that world that you create. When the lights go off in the cinema. So once again, try not to get into a line which is like suddenly a little, uh, in contrast to what major people may be thinking about cinema.
Okay,
Or
sir.
if you're going that way, try to be smart enough to just maybe add a line or two. Why do you think it like that?
Okay, sir.
And why do you strongly believe that it is very much like that? And especially all the more, once again, film is once again one art form where nothing is right, nothing is wrong, where there are no rules, right? So you can't say all films are like this.
Yes, sir.
Mostly, I always use the word mostly.
Okay, sir.
Right. Okay. So ठीक है. So यही है.
Shall I continue?
Yeah, continue.
While having a smaller scope due to its format to deal with narrative, films provide a much objective version of the author's intention than the narrators, with respect to novels, I meant, barring few exceptions. I think there was a Hitchcock movie where he had, like, I've not written it here, but there was a Hitchcock movie where it is later revealed that the flashbacks were all false, and that caused an outroar that led to a huge debacle. I don't remember the name of the movie right now. But what I'm saying is so I will continue. The ability of film to provide context through juxtaposition of visual and narrative elements is also unique. There is an example Eisenstein uses of a picture of a woman near a grave. The assumed context would be that she is grieving her husband. In the story, when she is consoled, saying that there must be another man who might love her as much as her husband, she says that there is, and it's his grave. This provides an example of how cinema breaks the assumed context that is present in still image to good use. In either case, a chair is a chair and a tree is a tree, but the narrative merged with pictorial context becomes a different kind of storytelling tool. While montages are not unique to cinema, its objective nature is. I'll continue, scroll.
Yeah.
While this has been argued that थोड़ा ऊपर. While it has been argued by many that theaters have a stronger bond with architecture, so at the same point, than cinema, as of 2021 has learned to create expansive worlds through VFX. While we still cannot practically participate in these worlds with an architectural base, we now have a much more detailed idea of the influences in those worlds we are experiencing. Music remains the only other art form where the ownership of time and pacing remains with the author and not the audience. Forming an integral part of the presentation, it is used to elevate the intended emotions of the scene, although less than its use in stage drama.
एक मिनट just ये वाला line फिर से पढ़. Music remains the only other art form where the ownership of time and pacing remains with the author and not the audience. Forming an integral part of the presentation is used to elevate the intended emotion of scene, although less than its use in stage drama. ये समझ में नहीं आया. पहला line तो मेरे को गलत लग रहा है कि music remains the other art form platform where the ownership of time and pacing remains with the author and not the audience. It is always the author, no? The time and pacing. Is it how is
Yeah, so in music in movies, but not for sculptures, not for paintings, not for poems. There the pacing remains with the reader. With the novel, the pacing reader.
right? You mean it that way? Okay. So the
Yes, sir.
you see suddenly your statement
The
is a little-
temporal aspect. The temporal
the
aspect.
temporal
I meant.
aspects. Correct.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah, you have to be very careful. Suddenly,
Yes, sir.
it was like, okay.
I was asked to not throw around words like intertextuality, and also I didn't use temporal at all. Even when my next answer is about Large 8, like the experimental
Okay.
short film, I completely avoided using the word temporal because I was told not to throw words.
Well, I may not agree with that totally. You can, if you know your words, if you know your phrases, you must. If you
Okay,
know
sir.
them properly. If you, अगर कहीं हवा सुना में सुना है and then you just throw it around and it comes across that you really do not know what you're saying, then it is a problem. Then it's a big problem. Then you'll simply get.
I was told that they might feel like I'm showing off, so they might not like it.
ऐसा नहीं है, ऐसा भी नहीं है.
I'll advise one small thing here.
Yeah.
Like there is something called jargon. You just have to maintain a very safe, distance from your words to become, wise words from a jargon. Because once it
jargon,
comes into
jargon.
Yeah. So this is what I think in previous context you were saying, and throwing words is basically entirely that. But when you already know what you're talking about,
the
as sir
moment
said,
you say, the moment you say throwing word, if it is out of context, it is a thrown word.
No, sir, I will
Yes.
give you an example.
If it is in context, then it is very much, kind of.
Sir, I will
like
give you an example. I had written an answer where the sentence was, I wrote the sentence that in Om Shanti Om, the movie, its intertextuality lies in in Subhash Ghai directing Kurds at the beginning of the movie. The metatextuality lies in Om Shanti Om being a remake of Kurds itself. So I was told not to use words like that.
But ये मुझे भी नहीं पता ये what do you mean by that, So I will be a little, so this is not really a film related word. This is I know what I think it's more to do with design or literature or somewhere. I don't know. What does it mean? It is not a film cinematic or cinema word wala word.
So it's any narrative structure. Any narrative structure this applies. Intertext means if it's referring to another text or another work, and metatext means if it's referring to itself.
Okay, fair enough. So I'll do a bit of research also, but so in this case I might be a little confused. What do you mean to say? So it's better you make it a little
simpler words.
But
okay,
temporal, spatial, this is like a very simple. It's not a big huge word. It's like a very simple. It's a very understood thing in our circles.
So in the music point, I wanted to use this temporal aspect. That is why I had to write that the ownership of time and pacing remains with the author, because I wanted to avoid using the word temporal.
अब एक temporal use किया तो ज़्यादा clear होता था. अभी ये lining उल्टा हो गया.
Yes, sir.
Because when you say it remains with the author, it is grossly wrong.
Yes, sir. But then again,
it is not wrong. As in technically, it is always the author, whichever art form you go for.
Yeah, and death of the author is a different altogether tangent. That like whether the ownership remains with the author or the audience is another tangent of discussion. That is better, like not
exactly. Like I said, when I make a film and I screen it, so it is beyond a point. It's not my film. It is what you see and what you take away from it.
Yes, sir.
So that in those sense, the authorship is definitely shifted towards the audience, right?
Yes,
and
sir.
he decides how much of it to consume, how much of it to just give away or take, not to consume, right?
Yes,
so sir. Those decisions are left on to the audience. But while designing something, it was my decisions. It were my decisions, right? While designing the time, or while designing the music, or while designing the film, whatever decisions were my decisions. I was not influenced by the audience right there and telling, guiding me, kind of. So two different things here. But anyways.
Yeah. So the closing paragraph. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Film draws from all the other art forms, but it creates something truly universal. Unlike other forms of art, one could strip film of their thematic and artistic influences or cultural symbolism, and it will still result in something universally comprehensible because it doesn't require an out and out academic or political study of each of its aspects for its consumption. One particularly doesn't need to understand how the music has been used to emulate tension to feel the tension, or where the architectural influences in set design come from. While equally important aspect, film's true power lies in blending these multiple elements rather than distracting the audience through their use.
Okay. Could I
I
request to read this paragraph once again? It's a little too much, too heavy for me to convey.
Achha.
Yeah.
Film draws from, sir, before I continue, I wanted to use an example of Throne of Blood, but because of word count, I didn't. Basically, the point I was making that if you strip Throne of Blood of its setting, of the Macbeth, but any audience who still watches it still sees it as a story of a guy who, in greed, killed the king and is suffering now. So my point was, film draws from all these other elements, but it creates something truly universal. Unlike other form of arts, one could strip film of their thematic and artistic influences or cultural symbolism, and it would still result in something that is universally comprehensible because it doesn't require an out and out academic or political study of each of its aspects for consumption.
Correct. Perfect.
And then I go into checking how people do not need to understand the music, how the music is being to feel the tension. Like one particularly doesn't need to understand how the music has been used to emulate tension to feel the tension, or where the architecture influences in set designs.
Okay, I get it.
Nietzsche, while equally important aspects, film's true power lies in blending these multiple elements rather than distracting the audience through their use.
Okay, nice.
Okay, sir.
Nice. But now once again, अभी इसको तुम थोड़ा simplify कर सकते हो because understanding the psyche of the examiner, he is under stress. He has to read or finish, so many answers in that limited time. You better go for something simple, right? Explain the entire thing a little in a more simplistic way, so that he doesn't really have to go back again and read the entire thing. He will not.
Okay, sir.
See that, and the idea here is not to impress him or something. The idea here is to make him understand what you want to say,
yes,
and
sir.
get those important points so that you qualify. ठीक है, अच्छा लेकिन.
And the experimental short film I used is La Jetée, 1962, 28 minutes by Chris Marker. The short film begins with a kid watching the death of a man and a woman screaming at an airport. Soon after World War III, the surface world becomes uninhabitable due to radiation. The scientists decide that the answer to humanity's survival lie in time travel. As multiple subjects die, our protagonist becomes the only person to successfully travel through time due to strong image from his childhood. He meets a woman in the past and they meet in various chronological order. So it will be in non-chronological order, not various in chronological order. With the success of the experiment, he is sent to the future where future humans provide him with an energy source to save humanity in his present. As the experiment is successful, he knows the chief scientist would kill him. The future humans offer him a place among themselves. He insists on going back to the past. At the airport in the past, as he runs towards the women, he's shot by the chief scientist as she screams, and a younger version of himself sees this unfold. The experiments done in this short film are as follows. The film is almost entirely composed of still images. Rather than video, there is only one shot where there is actual video in the film. When the woman opens her eyes waking up, movement is presented through slow dissolving frames. This plays into the themes of time and memory. This plays into the time and memory freezing nature of still photography, as the movie also revolves around the same. La Jetée, while not the first example of time travel in movies, I give the example of the first movie. It is one of the first examples of closed time travel in movie, closed loop time travel. This form of time travel resolves paradox by establishing that time in itself is set and nothing can change. Whatever happens has happened, and whatever will happen has already happened. This form of time travel is still very rare even today due to the difficulty in maintaining coherence. And the third is sound is the only sense of true continuity in this movie. There are almost no direct dialogues in this movie, barring one inaudible German line. Rather, continuous narration, ambient sound, and a minimal soundtrack for sense of synchronization between the transition. The lack of sound from any of the pair leads provides them with a lifelessness, as in the stillness of photos, memories, and time.
Okay. The second point, what do you mean by the last line? Second point, whatever happens has happened, and whatever will happen has already happened. This form of travel.
Yes, sir. This kind of time travel that is very specific and very rare is that, sir, if you decide to go back in time and do something, it means that a version of yourself has already done it. So you can't change anything. Like if you are thinking that you will go back in past and change something in your life, and you do that, the truth is that it has already happened, except nothing has changed. That is called a closed time loop. And it's very rare because coherence is very hard to maintain in this kind of narratives. Like he goes back in time and he has this image as a childhood of a man getting killed. When he goes back, it is himself who is getting killed. Nothing is changed and nothing will be changed.
Now it's a very, I mean, going to a different tangent right now. It could be a very unique perspective, but I don't know. I'm not very. I'll have to.
I know only two movies that use that. One is Primer and another is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Other than that, most movies do not tend to use closed time loops because you have to account for everything that your character has done in the future to happen when you are showing the past. And that makes it very hard to do.
Okay, maybe
continuity wise.
देखो ये तो मुझे भी समझना पड़ेगा actually. I haven't maybe experienced or so maybe I'm not the correct person to judge this answer right now. But my point is, yeah, should you be? See, it's not. I think it's okay. You should give. If you know something, why should you not? I think it's okay. You should. But be sure of what you're writing. If you're not very sure, because in the interview, they might just pull out your answer sheet and they'll ask you, "Bhaiya, we explain karo, kya likha batao."
Yes, sir.
And then if you are not very sure, then they will go very heavy on you.
Sir, I can explain this with the example of Prisoner of Azkaban, but I don't think we have the time now.
Anyhow, we'll have to one more person to be covered. No?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir, I have not written the documentary one because I haven't seen many except 7 CDs and such.
Okay. No worries.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Master. Who's the next one?
I am sir.
Samya, right?
Yes. I have written only one. Yes. I can see my assignment. Assignment 23rd November. Shamma Sharma. I 6th or 7th name. Go down. Yes. That one. Shamma Sharma. Assignment 23rd November.
यहीं पे खोल देते
Yes, even open. Can you zoom in, sir? Okay.
Is it the first line? Okay.
Yes. Okay. The first question. Akura Kurosawa.
Okay. Yeah.
Cinema is a collective medium. It bases on the essential screenplay, which is in written form, just like literature, which we have to ultimately replicate on the big screen. To turn the writing into a visual, we need a variety of elements. Actor who will fit into the characters, and to make them fit, we require elements of the theater. Characters not to be placed in a setting. They require the accurate costumes to make them believable. Then comes the playing of lights. Much of the impact of the image comes from the manipulation of lighting. Just like theater, lighter and darker areas within a frame guide our attention to certain objects and actions. In a film, it helps to create the overall composition of a shot.
Okay.
A film shot resembles a painting. It presents a flat array of colors and shapes. Whereas the painter has a perfectly free hand with color and form in presenting nature, filming is obliged to record mechanically the light values of physical reality. However, unlike painting, in films, image includes movement. Also, we see things in a three-dimensional space on the screen. Depth cues helps create this space by lighting, setting, costume, and staging. To create tension, a film needs music, background score, and sound designing, and sometimes even songs are used to tell the story visually or sometimes add meaning to it. A film is often based on a filmmaker's perspective. The director's philosophy goes into it. The filmmaker's interpretation of reality in general, the subject matter, which will affect the presentation or reconstruction of a subject matter, and his or her intention. However, in spite of having elements of literature, theater, philosophy, and music, a cinema isn't complete. A cinema in its complete form isn't just these things added together. All these come together to create something which is an alternative version of reality presented to the audience, shot with the help of camera, selected and stylized through the process of editing, made believable through sound design and score, colored and even framed. Just like hydrogen and oxygen combine to form a new element, water, all these elements combined give rise to a completely new form of art, which has borrowed all these elements.
Yeah, that's a very nice presentation actually, Sanya. And it summarizes everything. But you could once again, I think it's a little too short. I felt.
Yeah, it's 400 words.
Those 100 words could have made it much more better.
Yes. I didn't have time actually. I was going to an offline class. I have in university. I just managed to write down in 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, okay, fair enough. It's okay. But वही once again कि थोड़ा सा generic explanation हो गया. You see, the why is it unique is a very generic kind of explanation. You could go a little more defined, a little more well defined. You know, those 100 words could have made the difference.
Which part, sir?
The last part, last paragraph.
Last part. With examples, I guess.
Yeah, not only with examples. You can't really give examples when you're defining cinema or how cinema is, but how, for example, you say it has borrowed all these elements from different art forms, and then it gets into a different
new element.
It creates a new element, right? How does it do that? Maybe you could have given examples of how from in a particular film how something has been borrowed from maybe a
painting or
painting, yes, or music, whatever. So, but what I mean is also how you could have how cinema is unique in itself. वाला जो पॉइंट है उसमें और थोड़ा डेप्थ में जाकर के भी हम लोग उसको एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं. I think for experiment, be prepared. Something like this, something related to cinema, theater, music, आएगा ही आएगा. So be prepared कि थोड़ा सा एक पैसा और गहराई में अगर हम जाकर के dwell into something a little more deeper. So it will be better. Otherwise, it's a very nice, simple presentation. And yeah, that's pretty much right. So
thank you, sir. I will keep that in mind.
Yeah. So anything else? Anybody? Any questions? Anything that we may have left? Or are we done? Anybody from those who have not submitted? You want to ask something maybe? Purushottam, are you there? Okay.
Sir, I had a question, and
yeah,
I'm asking.
Yeah, Master. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, a question. So when we are discussing the, okay, 1 minute, I will fill in the poll. Yes. When we are discussing the modes and the owner, like modes.
Sorry. I thought we still had 5-7 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, carry on.
Yes, sir. So I just wanted to ask about this entire passive and active audience part, because whenever we are discussing VR or metaverse, when they are page there or games, the distinct feature that people say differentiates it from movie is that the audience member itself is a component within the story structure itself. So there
Right.
he's an active participant, and in movies, because they are not participating, they are just spectating, they are a passive audience. That so in theater, what I wanted, I had this idea is because it's live, there's a sense of back and forth, even if it's not directly referencing, it's a back and forth. But you said that,
No,
and
I
I
don't
understand.
understand how is it back and forth in theater and how is it not back and forth in cinema?
Because in theater it's the performance is happening in front of you. The people in the performance can see and somewhat can react to it, which is not true in case of cinema, but it's also true for
Fair
video
enough.
games, VR, and
Fair
No, no,
enough.
no,
metaverse.
no. No, in a
I-
theater you can react. You can audience can't react. If it's a jatra or something like that, you can react. You
That's a
can,
Jatra is
cannot
still
react.
theater. Jatra is still
You cannot
theater.
you cannot react in a proscenium theater. You cannot
No, you
react.
can. You
Fine.
definitely
See,
can.
no, there are two
In
different things
improv
that we
theater,
are.
you can. In improv theater, you can. In Jatra, you can. And Jatra is theater. Just because it's happening on the street doesn't mean it's not theater.
Yeah, it's absolutely a play. But my point is something else. My point is two different things we are discussing here. One is that live interaction that is a very unique thing that the theater has. Right,
Yes,
it's a
sir.
very unique characteristic of the theater. While cinema definitely doesn't really have a in the face live interaction, or the actors cannot really interact with the audience, but that doesn't really mean the audience are not interacting with with what's happening on the screen.
Yes, sir.
It's a very twisted thing that I'm trying to suggest. So it's perhaps only a one-way thing maybe, or even there are moments when the actors actually break that illusion of
Cinemas
the
also break the fourth wall. Fourth wall.
exactly.
They talk to the audience. They talk to the
Yeah,
audience.
when they look into the lens and then
Like in a
Yes, sir. But
Fleabag.
Acha, let
Like
me
in
say this.
Fleabag.
In Fleabag, Deadpool, when there's a fourth wall break, the response, how the story continues doesn't reply on how the audience interacts to that, when it reacts to that fourth wall breaking.
Okay,
Ryan Reynolds will continue.
just a second. Pradeep, for how long can we continue? Do you have another session or something immediately? Can we continue for another 2-3 minutes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah.
What I'm saying is in Fleabag or Deadpool or wherever there's fourth wall breaking, that fourth wall breaking doesn't again allows for a one-way interaction, right? Ryan Reynolds will continue saying the same thing irrespective of how the audience reacts. There's no change in this. There's no dynamic nature to his fourth
Fair
wall
enough.
breaking.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So you
Yes.
mean to say only when it is a two-way reaction or two-way interaction that your point is valid, or in that case it is definitely you're right. But
You mean to say in theater, the act changes according to the audience?
Exactly.
I don't.
Yes,
think so.
definitely
I
they
don't
can.
think so.
They can.
they
Of course
can,
they
but they don't really. Improv theater.
They
mein
don't
they
really
might,
do.
They don't
No,
really.
but
allow.
the point is the communication is still two ways. In movies, it's never two ways. And Deadpool and Fleabag are very poor examples of fourth wall breaking because they're still scripted, right? When once it's scripted, no matter how they break the fourth wall, the response will always be the same.
Yes, sir. That's true. Yes.
True.
Yeah. So
Agree.
but
at the same time, it's like when this side looking at from the audience's perspective, it is like definitely an actor in the play is gaining a lot, living that moment when he's performing.
Yes, sir.
But which is missing here in the cinema. But if you see the audience's thing, it is
Audience is always
cases,
interacting.
Audience is always interacting. So
in
it is,
literature too.
So when Netflix did this show, this episode called Bandersnatch, how the story changes is that after a few times, you get to decide what the character does, and then the video continues based on your decision. It's not a game. It's actually a episode of a show, Black Mirror. So there's active participation that goes both ways, right? So I'm not saying what you're saying is not correct. It's absolutely correct. I'm saying I think from my perspective, I think active and passive audiences they are not generalized terms. Like they can be both in because sorry, I'm fumbling a bit. Sir, what you're saying is absolutely correct, because in the modes of cinema, there's obviously a direct link between the audience and the work. Where, yeah, but hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, that is one conversation where the audience is active, and I'm saying there's another type of active audience who are an active part in how the story plays out, and they are not
Yeah, but that's like
intersecting.
one thing. That's also that's a very rare thing. But yeah, you're right when you say that there is still a scope there, but which is missing here. So you can't really पर्दे से निकल के तो नहीं आ कर सकता. Can't
Yes,
make
sir.
those changes right then, right there.
Yes,
Which
sir.
is fine, but yeah, be careful. Yeah,
However, in most general cases, the actors cannot see the audience because that the lighting is done in such a way the actors cannot see the audience.
That is also, but that doesn't really
In the
mean
theater,
they're not
in theater,
feeling
I'm saying
in
for
theater.
cinema.
But that doesn't mean somewhere that they are not feeling the audience.
Yes, yes,
They feel the pulse of the audience every moment. In fact, actors do that performance for those feelings.
TV shows are also done in live audience, are shot in front of live audience at times. TV shows, many TV shows.
Yeah, like I think WandaVision did that.
Anyways, guys, I
WandaVision.
think we should
Yes, sir.
we should call it a day, because we may have other elements to look into, right? But anyways, okay, nice attempts, people. All the very best to you guys. So
Thank you,
I'll
sir.
take your leave
Thank you,
and
sir.
have fun.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
Bye.